Hey everyone, thanks for stopping by the Standards Weekly Check-In. I'm Colin. Behind the camera we got Heavy Metal Dylan.
What's up?
Today we're going to be flipping through some new arrivals, recently priced records, getting into some staff picks, and addressing the viewer questions at the end of the video. As always, see anything you like, you can hit the DMs on Instagram. You can give the shop a ring, or you can just cruise in. We're open 11 to 8, 7 days a week. Without further ado, Dylan.
Yes?
I want you to tell the people what you're listening to today.
Oh, okay. Well, today was a very mellow day for me.
It was very overcast.
Yeah.
It's not June gloom yet, but you wouldn't know it looking outside.
April what?
Showers, but
Showers?
It's not really raining yet.
Yeah, nice.
None of that stuff counts anymore.
No,
It's all chaos.
I don't know. It's just wet.
It's
kind of moistury outside. It's kind of gross.
I don't want to hear you say that word again. Tell them what you're listening to.
Anyway, so for this moistury weather, I was listening to a Fairground Attraction. It's a very pop folky record. Nothing too crazy. It's just nice to listen to fill up the void of emptiness and sadness. It's a very not sad record, but it's not a happy record.
So it's suitable for overcast weather.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So we also got Taco's "Put It on the Ritz" single. It's a great album, great looking guy, great cover.
Why are you so into that song lately?
I'm into that song lately.
Yes.
Not lately.
I know you're an 80s guy. Oh wait, let me rephrase that. So you're an 80s guy. Radical, dude. You're sorry, this between the music video that you play all the time and this.
Yeah, the music video I constantly play for Putting on the Ritz. It's a great video. That guy just helps the needy.
All right.
They make them dance.
Good call.
I guess. I think that's the moral, right?
Listen, art is ambiguous.
Exactly.
Speaking of ambiguous art, this is unambiguous. This is the Llama discography. And one album, one side of the record, I'm really happy they did this. The first, the self-titled, I think it is, Llama record, is side A, side B is side B, so you get the whole first album. The first Llama LP is the greatest Finnish punk hardcore record in existence. I don't think that's a really controversial opinion or anything, but amazing, perfect punk record, especially an LP. And you get it in this. The other disc is all singles and stuff, which are also very good and also very expensive and rare and hard to find. So to get them all in one place is very cool. I hadn't played this one in a long time, but man, you put it on, it's all very familiar. I'll tell you a funny joke.
Yes.
When I was playing it, this isn't a joke, anecdote. How about that?
Okay.
Guy's like, this guy sounds drunk because it's in Finnish.
Yeah. Okay. Good observation. Okay.
Next up, this is man. I was surprised by this one. I don't know what it is about this Arista. When you see the Arista logo and you see the square and you see this stuff, put them on, because I'm never bored by these records, even if they are I think this one's it's 70s. Okay. But yeah, insane album. It's just Gato Barbieri and Dollar Brand. And so it's very minimal, but man, Gato Barbieri is just blowing. Pretty sure it's a sax. I'll say it's a sax, and he's insane on it. It's amazing, just gut-wrenching, skronking noise. And then Dollar Brand is just kind of doing background stuff. It's a beautiful album, man. One of the coolest records you can get right in the store right now for under $10, I think. So yeah, I recommend this one if you want to clear a room. If there's too many people at your party. There we go. Right. End of the party. Let's flip through some records.
Okay.
We got a lot of comments this week. Let's talk while we flip.
All
right. Jeff Smithable says, this is an incredibly underrated channel. Keep it up. You make me feel like I'm working at the shop with you guys. Can you do a quick store tour? Maybe show what's up on the wall currently. Dylan.
Yes.
Said it before.
Mm-hmm.
Said it again. You think I'm too proud to read positive comments about me? You're crazy. Is that bit getting old yet?
No. Keep going.
I'm gonna keep saying it. Yeah, we'll tack a little wall tour on at the end of this.
All right.
I feel like the wall's a little weak right now, I'm not gonna lie. It's not the worst, not awesome. Sometimes it's just kind of a drought, Or you know what it is more accurately. When we get at some high ticket items, they usually just go so fast.
That's true. Usually it's because people are buying the really good stuff. It's not a bad thing.
There's a couple things in the wall I'll say I'm a little miffed about still being here.
Yeah, I'm surprised that RKL and that Neil Young.
Yeah,
Crazy.
that's actually a really nice On the Beach and a First Press too.
Yeah.
That Elizabeth Cotton record is so good. It's gonna come home with me. I know it is. I love playing it around the store because it kind of bums people out. It's not bums people out. It's like just really pretty guitar playing and like heartbreaking voice. So when you play it, it's just so serious. People quiet up. I've been playing classical records in the shop too.
Yeah.
Same reason. It is hard mode music to figure out, and I'm really into finding ones that sound really, really good, like condition-wise. Yeah,
condition-wise.
Like are pristine and clean. The classical records are probably the only kind of records I'll throw on where I'm like, okay, this is truly, honestly, dead mint.
Yeah.
I love that I have the final boss of clean-sounding records, and it makes me happy to hear a little symphony.
Maybe I need to start doing that. Because every time I listen to like a quote unquote near mint,
Right.
and it's just new records to me as near
Yeah.
mint. I don't feel like it's the same as if I was gonna listen to a near mint Beethoven's Fifth.
Beautiful sounding music, and again, it's like obviously there's sometimes they're really stoked to play something and it'll get you juiced to keep working, but other times you just want to kind of fill the space with sound.
Yeah.
Throw in that classical stuff, it effectively works the same way, but man, you just feel galaxy brain doing it.
My downtime music is very like calming, but my uptime, heavy metal Dylan, comes out and makes everyone sad.
Viewer questions. This is the part of the video where we answer the questions left in the YouTube comments section from last week. This time around, Musselure is coming for you, Dylan.
Oh shit.
He has an obscure war metal, bestial, hellish onslaught album suggestion. He says next time you're feeling the war metal attack, throw in a little Goat Head Soup, the group Rolling Stones. You ever heard that one?
It's gonna shock you.
Yeah.
I don't really listen to a lot of Rolling Stones.
Goat Head Soup I remember being pretty good, but that's a weird one. And he brings up there's a really cool insert in it, just an evil ass goat.
Oh really?
Yeah. And
no pentagrams though? No 666s?
No, but they did do Satanic Majesty's Request, so they're not completely removed from bestial, hellish, blackened war metal as a genre. Some would say they started it. I remember Go Ahead Soup being pretty good. It's not, admittedly not one I spend a whole lot of time with. Really hard record to find in good condition.
I believe it.
I don't know what it is about that one. Every one, I don't know if I've gotten one that's like a notch above VG. The sound on it isn't always great, either between the condition and the production versus, let's say, Exile on Main Street or something like that. Not necessarily up to snuff sonically, but still a good record. A lot of real jammy. Next up, Greg Hicks is asking for rock artists who became legends after passing. It's always, of course, sad to think about the legends of rock passing on, but so it's an interesting question. I think about this a lot. It does happen. People do die. Sometimes they're musicians, and it just inherently change their footing in music. He brings up Bon Scott, Buddy Holly, of course, Dime.
Dime.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
And it changes everything. I like to know there's a certain algorithm to it. It's like age divided by how they died plus point in their career. There's strange combinations of things that make someone beloved and cared about.
Yeah. Musician
at least.
Yeah.
When they pass. I always bring up, and I hate that I can't even remember the person's name, but the singer for Dead or Alive. That person passed away.
Yeah.
And I felt like the world didn't care. It's not really acknowledged. And Dead or Alive is really good. I hold that band in really high esteem, and that singer is like just one of the great divas of the 80s, and is a really underrated performer. And I think the death thing you would think would bump you up, but some people, they don't get that, even if they have all the things in play. I'm rambling a little.
Yeah, that's fine.
But I will say, in my time that I've experienced, let's just say 20th century or 21st century.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, I wasn't around when Janis Joplin died. I'm sure it was
a big bummer.
Yeah. But I can't compare the before and after. I guess Kurt Cobain's death was like my first I was online for that. Like, I was existing. I understood what that meant, but still not really, because I'm like a little kid. But I think Pete Steele from Type O, there's a before and an after as far as public perception. Ronnie James Dio,
Yeah.
beloved, a legend,
Yes.
before he dies. After he dies, though, ascends to some higher plane. And like, just, again, it's hard to really put into words, but fundamentally changed. Prince, Bowie, Lemmy's. What do you think of Lemmy? I feel like he had such an exalted place before he passed.
Yeah, he was already like high regarded.
I know, but
Like being called God of metal.
in the 90s he was called that.
Exactly.
This is what I'm saying. I think you have to be like maybe not quite as respected as you could be, and then you pass, and then you.
I figured he meant like it has to be not early in the career or anything.
Right.
Well, I mean, I think that would help in this case. Not
Yeah.
like we don't want anyone to die early or anything. But I'm just saying, like, because Buddy Holly died young,
Right.
in the career. Who was it? Dime, kind
Yeah.
of was still in his. I don't know if you want to call it prime, but it's still
Yeah.
like, you know, he's still making music in other bands and stuff. And sucks that he died.
Right.
What's the other guy you named?
Bon Scott.
Bon Scott. Yeah, that's like peak.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was at his peak, sadly.
Right. So I guess if you've gotten, we're so selfish. We're awful people. It's a person's life, but it's like if you got it all out of your, like if all your good records are already done
Yeah.
and you die, we're just like, oh, it's a bummer. Anyways, next.
Yeah, well, no, I don't know. Well, I'm not saying like, because Dimebag, I don't know, like,
Right.
just because I'm not like a damage plan guy, it's not like someone else isn't. But,
Then it's the way you die too. That changes.
oh yeah,
everything.
no,
That's
that's crazy.
So
That sucks.
I mean, like to think about that,
Yeah.
but someone passes of natural causes, so to speak.
Yeah.
You know.
And later in life is a little different.
Right.
Yeah.
But I mean, man, that the before and after of Bowie's death. I mean, as he was perceived, as his records were taken in, I think that really changed, and it like seemed to be a permanent change that I noticed.
Mm-hmm.
Like it just brought everything up. I felt like in a way he was almost seen as like a has-been or someone who was like, oh yeah, he's some like, you know, old rocker.
Yeah.
And then he passes, and it's like he was a genius. Like, you know, there's always been people that loved him, of course, obviously.
Yeah.
But again, it just that punctuation just changes things so much.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm so intrigued by this notion. Anyways, name some people.
You know, I was trying to think of like died young,
Right.
and in my gen,
Uh-huh.
but in my generation, I don't know any rock related.
Right, right.
I only really know like rappers who passed.
Right.
It's like Juice WRLD and Lil Peep, and then that's a bummer. But
Right,
they're also
right.
now regarded as like top.
Yeah, with such small bodies of work.
I know. And
Relatively speaking.
it still sucks. Like it's a bummer because
Yeah.
then there's as a drummer too, like thinking about it, it's like yeah, John Bonham died like at his kind of highest,
Yeah.
and then band kind of goes down.
Not kinda.
Yeah.
I mean, just as complete a fold as you can have.
Yeah.
Which is, and understandably so, which is a testament to his insane abilities.
You know. Then there's Selena
Legend.
and Richie Valens, if you want to
Uh-huh.
put that in the Buddy Holly category.
It's a lot.
Yeah, and they're young. They're like, yeah, again, they're like getting up there too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then like, bam.
I'm putting youth in the algorithm now.
Yeah, see, you have to
There's-
think young because
There's
like,
a formula to all this stuff.
because Prince and it's like they already made that stamp in that world.
Hugely.
People were just the people I'm naming off are like we're starting and all of a sudden get cut off short, which is a big bummer, dude.
Yeah.
This is a bummer question, man.
Yeah, I'm bummed out.
Hey, thanks a lot.
All right. If you have any questions you would like us to answer, leave a question or comment in the YouTube comment section. We'll address it next week. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you later.
Freddie Mercury.
Radical, dude.